I just think he's gonna be. You remember how we spoke about being buddy with guys? I think now, and this is one thing I want him to do now. From now, yeah, I want him to stop giving hands out to people.
Bro, I'm saying it, bro.
One thing I was speaking about with my boy, I said these people are ungrateful. Because even Drake rapped about it. That listen, a lot of your best records or best performing records will come with me. So what I want him to do, I want him to be like, you know what, fuck you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have my own thing over here,
bro.
And then you lot try and do the numbers that you want to do.
No more features.
Don't mention me.
If
no
it's
more
not
features.
J. Cole, if it's not Lil Baby.
No, do you know? Fuck Lil Baby. Fuck J. Cole. No one. Don't do it with anyone.
No, but J. Cole backed him.
Cool.
No, J. Cole backed him. J. Cole went. Yeah.
If I'm him, apart from I don't know. Cool. If you want to go, let's say 21, Dirk, and J. Cole.
Yeah.
Them three. Even Lil Baby, I wouldn't even go near Lil Baby, because you don't. Him, Atlanta, like the only one that's sort of like
but Lil Baby's always messed. Lil Baby, you know everyone's Lil Baby has spoken.
And plus, to be fair, yeah, I don't think Drake will go back to Lil Baby just because Lil Baby's not hot no more. He's not really hot no more.
True.
Let's be real.
Neither is Dirk really. Lil Baby's still hotter than Dirk. Lil Baby does way more numbers than Dirk.
Dirk's got more traction than I'll say Lil Baby.
No,
100%. No, bro, we're talking about right now. We're not talking about.
But what, no, I agree. But what has Dirk dropped recently, except from that All My Life?
Dirk, exactly. He has that tune. What tune? When's the last tune that Lil Baby has had?
Fair enough. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, if you talk about All My Life, then yeah.
For All My Life that was just what last year. Yeah, it's probably been a year now.
Yeah,
it's probably been an year now. But if I'm him, I'm like, do you know what?
Yeah,
everyone else, because if we're being real, obviously, them tunes that Kendrick dropped crazy. But if Like That, I don't think Like That does that. If Kendrick doesn't fire at Drake.
100%.
If that's just a Kendrick verse,
I think Drake even clocked that me going back and forth was just helping Kendrick. Bro, Drake was in a lose-lose to start with.
100%.
He's in a lose-lose.
I agree with that, but at the same time, do you know why I'm happy? I'm happy for that he did that, engaged. But it's the fact that you said when Control dropped that when Kendrick finally says my name, because I've been waiting for him, which he has technically, he's been jabbing at him. That when he's ready to say my name and point and fire at me directly, then I'm happy to go at him. Because Drake has been saying for time now that Kendrick's sort of he's been doing half-heartedness.
Can we talk about the Black Sheep now?
Go on.
Actually, no, let's talk about the UK culture vulture.
Okay, go on.
Go to the Black Sheep.
So
yeah, Ben,
I saw on TikTok. I saw certain man doing things on TikTok, speeches saying, "See, this is why I said Drake was a culture vulture." Do you know in my head? Do you know what irritated me about this? Do you know? I was thinking about all the artists that Drake has been there. Do you know what annoys me? Because you remember when it's only now that as a UK culture that we sort of we sort of like we pump our chest up. Whereas, you know, for example, we'd always like look at America. We see Americans as higher than us. Now it's like we look at our scene and think, do you know what? Yeah, no, our scene is just as wavy as theirs. Yeah. Back then, all the artists would, anytime there's American artists, everyone's trying to get a co-sign. Everyone's trying to get a feature. Everyone's trying to do music with them. None of the Americans give a shit about our scene, you know.
They don't.
They still don't. They'll only do a little bit because of Central C. That's because Central C is hotter than everyone out there.
Even some Americans now are saying, but that's the different combo. They're saying the same thing I said about Central C, that he just sounds very like samey, but that's the difference.
But the reason why I like him is because they can hear him when he raps.
But he said something dumb as well this week.
But he's a rapper though. He's supposed to rap with confidence. But like no one was really giving our scene that sort of.
No, just say how it is, bro. Drake gave us clout, bro.
No.
Drake gave us clout, bro.
No, because I want to pick it apart. Because for example,
but that's just the basis.
Because for example, when I look at gigs, we saw Diddy come over to London trying to do joint with gigs. Yeah. And it's no disrespect to gigs. Gigs is a legend in our scene, yeah. But Mano and none of the, I don't think. Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't see none of these guys hanging around gigs if Drake doesn't stand their gigs.
Gigs even did a flipping. He's doing a tour of America right now. They said his biggest attendance was in Toronto, fam.
Yeah, 100%, and that's because KMT. Meek Mill, all these guys that are shouting gigs, Jay-Z shouting out gigs.
Even
saying,
Dave East and them, because they heard him through gigs.
Drake.
Bro, they said when it first came out, don't think you're raw, what's this? But then Drake said, nah, gigs is like a god back there in UK. Like,
Dave. People say Dave, Drake. Like, if I'm being honest, I heard Dave through Wanna Know remix.
That's what I'm bought.
A lot of us, everyone shouts Dave Black Box, but I mean, this is me personally, innit? Hold on, wait. This is me personally. I heard Dave through Wanna Know remix. Then I was like,
a lot of them
shit.
did, man. A lot of them did,
I was
man.
like, but then I was like, wow, shit. That's when I went and looked at his catalogue, and then I was a fan, and it's history since then. Yeah. So Dave's another one, and even Dave on my 24th birthday has even said that, because everyone, do you know what annoys me? Everyone sees things from surface level. So Drake's only done one tune with Dave. They think that Drake and Dave don't interact no more.
Dave wasn't Dave then.
I know. But they see Drake and Dave have one tune. They don't have a tune no more. Then they think, oh, Drake's he just ignores Dave. He don't rate him no more. These times, Dave is shouted him out on my 24th birthday, saying that that Drake's one of the few people that he can talk to in private about anything. So that shows that he still talks to him. He probably still gives him advice.
And what people understand is,
Sneak Bowl is another one. Yeah. Sneak Bowl is another one. Back in that 2011 or something at that time ago.
When Sneak Bowl was the guy,
yeah. And this is now you can see when none of the Americans knew about you can see if we're being real. He was the one that was mentioning Sneak Bowl in the interview. So that's another one.
Section Boys concert.
Him coming out for Section Boys. People want to say
he didn't get paid for that.
He came out and performed. Everyone wants to call him a culture vulture. But do you know what annoys me? For example, stuff like when I see a Roddy Rich had a tune with Chip. Remember Roddy Rich and Young Bane?
That song was so dead.
Man, no, I know. I love that tune.
You think so?
That was actually
Young
a banger.
Bane said get rich like Roddy.
Yeah. Tell me where you saw Roddy Rich promote that tune.
Any tune, bro. Even the Young Guys and Little Baby one.
With Little Baby.
Yeah, Young Guys and Little Baby. No one promoted that, bro. Even the Gunner one, Broken Homes. No one promoted that. And that song was a banger as well. Do you get what I'm saying?
And do you get what I'm saying? And then we have the biggest artist or rapper in the world that comes over to our
scene. Possibly our generation.
Yeah, 100% in our generation that comes into the UK scene and shines light on our scene. And then people are still...
You forgot the biggest thing. He revived Top Boy when all you guys were crying for it. How is that a culture vulture? Something that Netflix said was dead.
And do you know what annoys me is that why didn't none of the people from our scene
want to go revive it,
come together and revive Top Boy? But it takes Drake doing it.
Ashley Waters even said it. He said, even when Drake went to Netflix, they said no, but Drake said no. We're going to do this. And Netflix said
it's been history. And look what was happening with Top Boy.
Look at Ashley Waters is doing flipping adverts with PG tips, bruv. You think he could have done that? I saw that ad. No, let me clap. That's big boy thing, bro.
I saw that ad. But in my head, I'm thinking like, if
man not getting fed because of Drake, bro. Man not getting fed.
And I'm thinking like, wow, like the nerve of people to be just. And I'm thinking like Lowski as well. All these man, and don't get it twisted. Just because he goes next to these man, he does a tune with them.
He jumped on that Ujua Legaba remix with Skepta. There's so many things that I could...
Even Skepta's another one.
Yeah.
And don't get it twisted, Skepta's another legend.
100%.
But let's.
I think we need to break down...
There's certain rooms that people need to understand in terms of business. There's always a transaction. Goes both ways. Yeah. What you do after that deal is on you.
Define culture vulture for them so they know what
So culture vulture is obviously someone that comes into the culture and basically exploits it and then basically runs off. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
And if anything, their intentions aren't really pure. That's how I see it. Mm-hmm. Everything is just for themselves. They don't think about giving back. To me, Top Boy is him giving back. Because to me, what does he get from bringing back Top Boy? What does he actually gain from bringing back Top Boy?
It's not like he made a character for himself.
Bro, exactly. It's not like he was acting in a movie or anything like that. I want to know what he gets from bringing back Top Boy. When he gives Skepta an interlude on More Life, what did he gain by doing that? Because if we're being honest, like we fucked with Drake already before he was fucking with us.
The meaning of a culture vulture is someone who goes into the culture when it only suits them, takes something out, not giving anything in, or doesn't care or help to grow that culture. What me and Ben have showed you was someone that, when the culture didn't call him, he stepped in, Top Boy, grown the culture. You've seen through Dave, Sneak Balls, who said
Skepta
cares about the culture because he's continued to come back to the culture when we needed him. And I'm sorry, people like Mimi, the music blogger, why I'm calling her out, not on anything she's and who she is. I believe she's done extremely well, especially being a woman in this scene. I know it's hard. But you now making, and it's the fact that she kept saying stuff, and she'll say stuff, and then she'll be like, you know what, never mind, let me go back and I'll speak in silence. I'm like, no, if you're going to say something, say it proud, one. And secondly, like, you've got too much of a following to do this, Mimi. You know what you're doing. This isn't fair. Because if you go to the guys that Drake is really featured on, none of them will be able to say a bad word. And if they did, you know they'll be disingenuous. And Pot of Paper, I'm sorry, I rate you, but what you did isn't fair, bro. He literally said the story about him, DMing girls, whatever. But it's what he said at the end. No, it's what he said at the end. No,
you missed that key part because Pot of Paper, this is what people forget to remember. He DM'd Drake because he wanted to jump on Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
That's what I'm saying.
And Drake didn't reply to the DM. And Pot of Paper said that he was slightly... That's what
I'm saying, bro. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Man, I was coming to talk about him because they had a previous grudge and now they say, you know what? Now Drake's in a bad light. Let me pile on. Let's stop doing that, bro. Let's stop. Bro, Drake even brought out J Hus when J Hus was free, bro.
There was no reason for him to do that.
There was no reason, man.
Name me... Hold on. How many American rappers come here and do stuff like this? They only come to do shows and then they go back.
Boogie just came. I'm sorry. Apparently, people went to his concert. They said them young youths are good to you, man. I'm not trying to violate, but I don't really listen to A1 and J1 of them. Yeah. If this is A Boogie, he could have brought out anyone he wanted to, bro. He could have brought out the big boys. He could have called them. But again, because he's not tapped into the culture, he probably got his promoter to go say, hey, these two are young.
These men are never tapped into the culture like that.
Because he's not. But I'm speaking fact, bro. Do you think if Drake comes, he's gonna bring out the big boys, bro? I'm mad because our culture. This is what ungrateful looks like. Because Drake is looking at this now, and cool. Now the narrative is if Drake doesn't come back to the culture, people say, "See, we're right." But it's not. Drake is saying how ungrateful you man are, bro. Why should he keep coming back to a place that keeps spitting in his face?
And you know what annoys me is that they'll say that to Drake, but when Diddy was, because we've seen the aftermath now.
Yeah.
If we're being real, Diddy only came to London to do that show with gigs.
Yeah.
As a thing for PR.
100%.
He didn't really care about doing anything in the UK.
He can't name you 5 gig songs.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. He only did that for PR. And we looked at why he was doing that is because he had a case with Cassie on the way that was coming at lawsuit. So let's be real, like enough guys come to the UK.
When Drake
just
jumped
to do
on
shows,
Wanna Know, when Drake jumped on Wanna Know, Drake was too big at a time that Wanna Know wouldn't have done nothing to him.
Bro, he was on fire. But do you know what's funny? Do you know he even said he discovered it through I think it was like Apple or Spotify. You know, like when you have a radio and it just plays random tunes. That's how we heard it. Like he just listened to random tunes. Wanna Know came on. He contacted Dave and he hopped on a remix.
So and this my thing, the Top Boy thing just pushes it all off on me because that's culture.
But yeah,
that is British culture that we were all
my thing that irritates me because I wanted that to come back before you hopped on it, and I was thinking, why didn't none of the rappers here join together and
do you know what even made it better for me? One, like I already said, Drake didn't jump in the actual thing himself. He even said, "I'm gonna pay for this, but you guys take full control." Yeah. He didn't even say, "Yo, I'm gonna try."
Because that was the one thing that Kano, I remember, or actually what was saying that they were very annoyed about the writers, about how they were writing it. They were proper like pissed off with it.
Yeah, Drake said, "Nah, you guys do what you want to do." Control. I mean, they made it crap by the last season, but whatever. But yeah, like it's just.
but I think that's to do with the writers.
Yeah, but I think they were writing as well. Like it just wasn't believable. That.
No, but I think even Kano wasn't really happy with
how it was. Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, but yeah, I think. I'm done with this year cold. I just think we're just being silly. We're being ungrateful.
Mad ungrateful.
We're being dishonest. Because if Drake now says, yo, a lot of you UK people out saying this, come interview me, you guys will run.
Exactly. I know.
You guys would run. If you so-called cared about this culture that you up to.
That's why if I'm being honest, yeah, when I see a lot of these American artists come here, I don't rate them because they don't really care like that.
They don't care, bro.
They don't care like that. They come here to just get a check. Don't get it twisted. Everyone comes to get a check. They're artists at the end of the day, but they don't really care about our culture like that. They're not tapped in like that. Bro, and plus when they bring up, like you said...
Bro, A1J1, like, respectfully, literally, bro, like, no, respectfully, bro, who's that in our scene, bro? That's what I'm saying. He went to his managers and said,
it's TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok, yeah. But, bro, TikTok, they could have brought out anyone. Even a K-Trap he could have brought out before him. A Rimsey he could have brought out before him. Anybody. But he went to A1 and J1.
K-Trap's got warm, for example. In K-Trap coming out and performing that type of tune. Have the crowd jumping.
Even if he didn't know K-Trap and his management brought out K-Trap and A Boogie heard him thinking, wow, this guy's got emotion, this is hard. You don't know what could happen through that.